What is up, you guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get your LLC started in North Carolina. So opening up your business, I highly recommend it. It's one of the most, I've always worked for myself and I love it. Like, I wouldn't have it any other way. So opening up your business is very intimidating at first, but once you get the business started and once you start, putting in that work and seeing the reward, it's one of the best feelings. So two things before I wanted to talk about before starting up, showing you exactly how to do it, is that when you get the LLC started, I just want to make sure that you always keep it renewed every year. So in the beginning of every year, you always have to renew it. You have about like 3 to 4 months to always renew it, and that's going to keep it active. If you don't renew it, it deactivates the LLC. So just make sure to renew it every year. And then the second thing I want to mention is that when you get an LLC, you also have to get an EIN number. So an EIN number is pretty much like the social security of the business. It's a 9-digit number that you get from the IRS, and this 9-digit number, you don't have to get it. You only have to get it once. You don't have to renew it every year or anything like that. This 9-digit number is used to pretty much open a business bank account, a business credit card. A lot of the businesses tend to ask for this, so I always like to keep it on my phone or on Google Drive or anything like that. I like to keep it in hand. Just a little tip. So I'm gonna get started here on the laptop. If you want to follow along, I'm gonna have the link in the description down below as well as in the pinned comment, so you can just click that, follow along through the whole process. That way it's easier for you guys. So let's get started. So in front of me here, I have Taylor Brands. Highly recommend this company to get your business and LLC started. I sell full-time on Amazon, and this is what I use to pretty much open up all my LLCs. So we're gonna choose a state, and of course we're gonna go to North Carolina because we're talking about it in this video. So click it here. Now we're gonna click Get Started. So you wanna have a business name already in mind. For me, I'm gonna put Midtown Power Seller, because let's say I'm opening up another LLC for my Amazon business. You can click check availability, and you can see it is available. So now we're going to click next. You always want to have a business name already in mind before starting, just to see. And now we're going to click next. Now they're going to ask you a few basic questions like, what stage are you in with your business? Let's say taking a few first steps, and then when are you planning on launching your business? Let's say in a few weeks. You can click what works for you and click next here, and then what industry are you in? So if you put any letter here, you can see there's a ton of industries. For me, selling on Amazon is e-commerce related, so I'm going to type in e-commerce, and then what am I offering? Physical goods. If you offer services, you can click this. Are you planning to hire employees in the upcoming years? For me, I always work for myself, so it's going to be a no. But if you have partners or employees, you can click yes here. If you're not sure, you can also click that. Okay, now you're going to put the zip code that you're operating in, and then they're going to ask you, is it an online business, a storefront, or on the go? For me, it's online. Now they're going to ask you, what are you planning to do for your business? So today we're going to be doing the LLC and also the EIN number, which I mentioned earlier. We're going to click that here. And then they're going to ask you, what have you done so far for the business? So honestly, we haven't done any of this so far, so we're just going to skip this. And then they're going to also ask you, how did you discover Taylor Brands? If you're watching this video and you're doing it, following along, just click YouTube. And then they're going to also ask, do you want a free business plan? Yeah, why not? So now they're going to ask you your personal info for your LLC. Now we're just going to type that here. Perez. Say that here. Now you're going to put a password and click next. And then once you do that, you're also going to get, if you want Taylor Brands to get an EIN number for you, they charge $99 to get the EIN for you, or you can do it yourself and not have to pay anything. It all depends on yourself, right? For me, I always like to get the EIN number done by them. But let's say if you want to save some money, right? You can get your LLC done, and then once the LLC is active, you would go to the IRS website and apply for an EIN. It's pretty easy to do, but if you don't like working with computers and all that stuff, then maybe have them do it for you. For me, I always get them to do it for me for $99 extra. So we're gonna click that here for this example. I'm gonna click next here. Now they're gonna ask, do you want to assign Taylor Brands as a registered agent? So I'm always my own registered agent for all of my LLCs, and people tend to get confused with this question, right? So why would you ever assign a registered agent? So let's say you're opening an LLC in a different state, then you would assign someone as a registered agent because you need to live in that state to open an LLC in that state. So let's say somebody wants to open up an LLC in Texas and they don't live in Texas, then they would get a registered agent. What I'm trying to say here is that 95% of the people watching this video should be their own registered agent. I am always my own registered agent for all of my LLCs, and I recommend you to be your own registered agent. And if you don't live in like North Carolina, then you would assign someone as a registered agent. So we're going to click here. I'll appoint a different registered agent, which is going to be yourself. We're going to click next. They're going to ask, are you sure? Yes. Now they're going to also ask you, do you want to pretty much have Taylor Brands renew the LLC for you for $199 extra? It's like an auto renew, or you can handle it yourself. And you have, like I said, 3 to 4 months to renew the LLC. So it all depends on your situation. I would always handle it myself, but let's say you feel like you might forget, then you can also do this. But for this example, we're going to handle it ourselves. Now they're going to ask you, do you want branding toolkit? For me, no, thank you. They're going to, oh, this was something that I personally would do here. So they have 2 options for your LLC: to get it done in 2 business days or 14 business days. If you want to get it done in 2 business days, they charge you $49. If you want to get it done in 2 weeks, you don't have to pay anything. So personally, I would pay a little bit extra to get my LLC done. I personally, like, let's say it all depends on your situation, right? Let's say you're really ready to start your business. You want to open that business credit card, business bank account. You want to get this ball rolling. You have so much momentum. Then, get the expedited filing. Let's say if you have a lot on your plate and you don't really mind waiting those 2 weeks, then you can pay nothing and do the 14 days. Now we're going to put the 2 days for this example here. And they're going to also ask if you want an operating agreement, which is something you really don't need. So no thank you. And then here, keep receipts, no thank you. Bookkeeping and invoices, no thank you. And now they're going to ask if you want to get notified of notifications. Personally, yes, I would. So we're going to click next here. And now they're going to offer you 3 plans, right? But what's really cool is that what I showed you guys earlier is even better, because we got expedited filing and the EIN number as well. So let's go back here and we can click this one here. And I also want to mention that you always have to pay the state filing fee no matter what. So the state filing fee for North Carolina is $128, and that's something you have to pay every year no matter what to renew it and everything. So we're going to click this one, light here. And now you're going to see that you have the 128 state filing fee, and we paid a little bit extra, $49 for expedited filing to get it done really fast. And we also are getting the EIN number. So the total to open up your business today is $177. So you're just going to click this to continue and put your card info here. And that's it. That's how you get your LLC done. It's really fast and easy to get your LLC and your business established. Highly recommend you to start your business today. If you take that initiative, do not procrastinate, and get the ball rolling when it comes to opening up your business. There's so much potential, and there is a little bit of risk involved no matter what, but the more work you put in, the more reward you get. There's unlimited reward, So I always worked for myself. I highly recommend you to take that initiative and do it yourself. If you want to follow along, Like I said, the links will be in the description as well as in the pinned comments. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. Also, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out, and I would really appreciate it if you're still watching. If you could hit that subscribe button, it would mean the world to me. So that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, comments, see you guys. Peace.